some continuation here in our our crude opening range trade. We're wrestling with VWAP right now. 62.48 is VWAP. We're trading 62.46. We're looking for it to get back up to the settlement price, which is 62.79.
Okay.
I'm
279.
looking for a sell supply zone for in the MNQ at 19,426. 426. If the market keeps going higher like this, I will be placing a 30-point stop. So the risk is 30 points, targeting back about 50 points from this level, 19,426. So make sure that the house account, if it is flat, of course, I see this is a nice selling area. You can see the market was, consolidating here. So at the high of this area, almost, I think it is a nice selling area.
Okay. Take a look at the total.
426.
426.
Looks
All right, last
looks
trade.
away, but looks
we-
away, but you
Blink of
can
an eye,
get that
Mohammed.
in 5 minutes.
Yes. House count is long, one crude. Also, take a look at the total here. 69% long ES. Nothing wild. Typically, once it gets above 70%, we kind of take note of it. Again, we got a number top of the hour. University of Michigan sentiment. It has been a market mover more often than not lately. See if that's the case today. Before we get into that, look at pinned to the top of the chat. You got Top Step daily levels. Those are updated before every New York Open. Click on that link. Have a little real estate on the screen. If you want to do one better, click on that indicators tab, top of Top Step X, type in Top Step daily levels, and they will be overlaid on your charts. So you have to look over to the other window, the other screen. Jack, what price is house short from MES?
Interface. So 55.12, but I'm giving you some room. This is the first. I'll take a couple shots at this off of 5500 SPX.
Okay.
We get
The
stopped.
micros.
We get stopped.
Yep. Jay, any price levels you're looking at? You're really good at looking at historical prices where a price meant something to someone.
Yep.
You see.
So looking at this 5520s, that was the high of that April 9th. It's okay to buy day. So we're kind of chopping around right here. VWAP is there as well. So it's kind of a decision-making area here. Are buyers really going to step in and buy this? We saw the rejection at 5500s, a couple days ago, but now 5500 so far for the New York session is holding as a support. To the upside, I'm looking at 5590 in the S&Ps as an upside target if we do break out here. So I'm okay being patient. Yeah, and if the high of that candle holds 5520s, there's a lot of room up to 5590s. So just sitting on my hands for now.
Yeah.
I'll wait for that sentiment to come out.
Let's see if the market rejected this 362.
362.
Yep.
Yeah. You just dump from it 20 points immediately.
All right, like I said, got the number top of the hour. I'm not seeing too much more on the schedule. Eddie, any speakers that they slid in there the last minute? Or I know we got Baker.
They've been sliding them in there. They've been sliding them in there like a grease pig. So nothing here, but we do have that University of Michigan number coming out. I've got a few of those 9 o'clock. And then, of course, 12 o'clock, high noon, Baker Hughes rig count. Back to you, Andre.
Rig count.
Oh, wow.
I heard it goes down in the DMs.
It goes down. Yeah, sliding does go down in the DM.
Okay.
Snapchat me that.
These two levels are so critical for me. 62 and 26. These two levels. So I need to see the price either above it or below it. Staying inside, that means we are wasting our time.
Okay, we don't want to be wasting our time. So what you can do while we wait for the number, top of the hour, upper left-hand corner of the screen, hashtag fast markets or hashtag power hour. Hit us up at Top Step TV on the X. Again, at Top Step TV on the X. Let's see some cool trader station setups. Yesterday we saw one of our traders trading by the pool. Very, very cool setup. Let's see who can top that or match it or just want to share their setup at home for others to get ideas, perhaps how they can switch it up a little bit. Also,
kick myself for being impatient on that short because it did get up just almost to 55 24 half or something like that, close to 55.30. I preempted it because bias got the best going down. So we're still in it. We'll see what happens.
Okay, good. Awesome. Good stuff. Also, where is everyone watching all across the globe right now? We got Riyadh, Saudi Arabia in the house. We got New York in the house. We got Chicago on screen right now. Where is everyone watching all across the globe? Of course, shout out to Estonia on this Friday.
All in, baby.
Yeah.
That's right.
All in, Tal
Jack,
in.
we looked over yesterday's high and rejected that. So that looks good.
Yeah.
Who guard it? Keep selling after Michigan.
Right. Italy, Canada, Australia, Brussels, Virgin Islands. Here it comes in high. Guam, Massachusetts, Oxford. Very, very
we have
cool.
Poland as well. Poland and Switzerland.
Hey,
But they are not talking in the chat. I know.
But you know they're here. You know Poland's in the house.
Yeah, I know they. Yeah.
I like to hear Mohammed. We are global. Click like, click follow, click subscribe, click notify. Click that bell upper right hand corner on the YouTube. Also share with your friends, family, even your enemies. Hell.
Also Egypt. A lot
Egypt
of
in
my
the house.
friends are in Egypt.
Oh, okay. Very cool. Mohammed, you're global.
Salama.
They know you in Las Vegas, Mohammed. How about that?
Yeah.
You guys were. Yes.
Yeah.
Look at that smile.
Potential failed downside auction in gold.
All right.
My wife asked me, "Who's she? Who's she?" I don't know. Who's she?
Oh, Mohammed.
Uh-oh.
Mohammed.
Trouble.
Oh, we can't get. Yeah, we're not trying to get Mohammed in trouble. We are not trying to get Mohammed. Mohammed's global star. I was asking, what does number 55 XFA mean? Price action Pete. Mohammed is number 55 on the XFA big board. On the mission to go live funded.
You have
a couple months.
3-bar reversal in the 5 minutes.
Tried
Dakota,
twice
shout
now.
out to Dakota.
500.
Nice hold, Jack.
Yep, it's very nice 5 minutes. And we need it to be closed first. It's about 20 seconds.
No, George. 20 seconds.
Strong
All right.
one, actually. Very strong 5-minute candle. Let me show it.
This to the downside. Last trade, the ES 5507. Who sold up against overnight VWAP?
This is
NASDAQ?
not
Let me see,
3-bar reversal. I don't know what is it. Coming after a strong green candle in here. So, and rejecting that level, which is the last low that made the highest high, rejected out off of it. That means a lot and a lot. That means that we are looking for these lows. So I will look for a sell opportunity after the news. We will wait.
We will wait. Patience. Jay being very, very patient right now. Jay, you're locked in right now.
Oh yeah, I'm just trying to see what's going on here, but it really, I mean, the markets haven't chosen a direction. If we look at I'm looking at a 30-minute candle since we've started, and it's pretty much a doji. Very indecisive. I do like the shorts, like we were saying, that's the cheap short up there against his 55.20s. If buyers really aren't that convinced,
right.
But I think we get directional after Michigan, and most of my better trades are momentum direction trades. So I'm gonna wait for right now.
I like that, yeah. Jack. We're still in this.
Look, that sellers, they're strong, and they know they are strong, but the buyers are not giving up. The buyers are trying to ruin the weak hand sellers' stops.
Dow selling off. Mohammed, the 3 questions you're always asking yourself when coming into a trade, or just looking at the charts. What are those 3 questions again?
Who has control? What are their targets, and where we are now from that target? Who has control? Now we have sellers having control, and they are looking to visit this low for now, as this was their channel going down, and this should be the leg one. We don't know where it will stop, so they're looking for their leg one now. Now we are making the leg one. And now I'm waiting for the price to go to the moving average, give me a strong red candle so I can sell for that leg 2. Could be a while.
Selling right off. Sheesh. Yeah, Dow selling off right here. 40,090. NASDAQ selling off down about 70 points off that overnight VWAP last trade. 19,295. S&P
Yeah.
saw
Now
some
we're
selling.
back to the moving average. So this is the leg one completed.
Mhm.
Now strong red candle,
Equities
but now
just
they
had to
have the
go up and
news. They
check
cannot
VWAP,
sell
George.
before that news. Now we are looking
Okay.
for the leg two, looking for 250. 250.
250. Right, last trade 276.
Crude
276
looking
number in.
cup and handle here.
What market
Crude
there?
got some buyers back here. Crude.
Crude? Yeah, I see that last trade in crude, $62.49. House account long, 62 from 62.04. Looking good there. And we got house account short 5 micro ES from 55.12. Last trade 54.99. See if we can stay beneath these 5,500s. University of Michigan number, top of the hour. What is expected?
Well, we're looking at the sentiment 50.5 versus a prior 50.8. 5-year inflation 4.4% versus a prior 4.4. 1-year inflation 6.8 versus a 6.7. And expectation final is 46.3 versus the prior 47.2. Really nothing skewed
Let's
here.
remember,
but,
everyone.
hey, never know.
Let's remember, you are a profitable trader and
Tell
you
'em.
have to act like one. You are a professional,
Profitable.
successful person. So your decisions will make the results. If you are a profitable trader and you believe in that, you don't worry about over trading. You will not worry about having stupid big stop loss. You will not worry about hitting your DLL. You will act like one. First, you have to believe that. You have to believe that you are a profitable trader. If that sinks in your blood, don't worry about anything else.
Damn right, Mohammed.
And level-headed, that's not background crosstalk. That is floor noise being pumped in by the request of one Michael Batak. If you don't like it, let us know.
Hey,
respond.
Everyone in the chat. Let's follow Mohammed's mantra. Everyone in the chat say, I am a
Order
profitable
filled.
trader. I am a profitable trader. I am a profitable trader. Speak it into
Even if you are
existence,
not.
Mohammed.
Order
Even
filled.
if you are not. Even if you are not. Because you always say, I am loser. And you are not. So you find it easy to lie to yourself that you are a loser, but you find it difficult to lie to yourself if you are not profitable. So keep repeating that. Believe me, you will believe it. Your subconscious will believe it. Your mind will start acting like that.
That's right. Look at that.
Maybe it looks easy. Maybe it looks, something, I'm not doing that.
Order filled.
Chat's going
But
crazy.
you are not losing anything
Yeah,
if you do it. Just try it.
I am a profitable trader. Yeah,
It's called self-programming.
I'm a beef taco, Dolby says. I'm a beef taco. Come on, Dolby time. It's breakfast, man. Come on.
Mo, I heard that profitable traders, as soon as they log onto YouTube,
Order
they hit the
filled.
like button as well. Is that right?
Jay.
Is that what?
Yeah, without
is that how a
asking.
profitable trader
They
starts
do
their
it. They do it without intention. They just their fingers are going to the mouse directly to the like button without they feel it. They don't know about it. So if you don't do like button, that means you are right. You are not a profitable trader.
Order filled.
Hey, guys, good job, Jay. You heard it from Mohammed.
Order filled.
Yeah. So we have now 700 profitable trader. Wow.
I like this game, Mohammed. Don't click. Oh, 765 profitable traders.
Yeah, and the rest of the 4,000, you know what you are.
Good job, Jay. Look what you did. Right up to 50.
That old Cherokee proverb. We all have two wolves inside of us. One is jealousy, anger, ego. One is love, compassion, success.
Whoa.
Whichever one you feed is the one that wins. So yes, when you say you are a profitable trader, not going to be, and you say you are a profitable trader, you're putting that out into the universe. The more you say it, the more you're going to believe it.
Damn straight
No,
home. What
agree.
was that? Something just hit. Someone just hit the bids in ES, perhaps?
Just hit the 250. The sellers, they completed their mission.
Huh? With their mission. 54.93. Last trade the ES. NASDAQ seeing some selling more as well. 19,245. Dow is going to the downside as Crude keeps going higher and gold upticking. Do we have a downside target, Jack, or are you just going to trail the stop?
Just trailing it. I don't mind taking a half contract through University of Michigan. Like this is more like a day swing trade.
Fair enough. How do you
So,
adjust?
a lot of room to the downside if we go.
Yeah, we got room, so we're good there.
The second time, I mean, like we've gone off it. It tried on that initial pump to get back up the 5,500, and there just weren't enough buyers to take it home.
Oh man, I know where this is coming from.
Yeah.
This is coming from the last two University of Michigan numbers, Jack. This is where this is coming from.
Just
I mean,
prepare
maybe
it,
it'll rally.
Andre.
I don't
You
think.
know.
I don't think we react too hard on it, especially to like the upside. We know the sentiment's going to be bad.
It's just
Like
how
it's not.
bad.
I mean, how in line is it? Is what it'll be. Like all numbers, but
Yeah, I
Mohammed,
can
what-
hear
Roger.
Andre say new low.
New lows, Mohammed. You beat me to the punch. New lows. Wait, where? Where are the new lows? What I haven't seen what printed.
It should be
Nasdaq.
215.
215 did print. Yes, it did. Last trade 19,240. S&Ps continue to sell off 54.91. Crude continue to grind higher. House gone short from $62.
at some point,
yes.
like when the market's lower, at some point it's going to take more than just like saying talks are going well to take the market higher. Above what price, I don't know, but that works better when it's at say 5,000 compared to we're not going to hit new highs in the ES based on just things are going well.
Correct.
Trust me.
Right.
Yes. Took us 90 days to get to this point of the downside with no
The
deal.
results, maybe that would do it, but if it's just going well,
And even then, Hogue, we've got so much work to do to get all the way back up there. It took us 90 days to the downside, just grinding lower, grinding lower. It wasn't just a one big puke. It
Order
was
filled.
The stat Jack gave
Yeah.
us. The deepest sell-off in stock market history while the VIX was under 30. Did I say that right?
It didn't get that was the initial sell off.
Up until April 2nd.
It didn't get above 30 until Liberation Day.
I
Right.
want to take
And then
this
it's-
short. I want to
It's
take
really
this
been
short,
above
but
there
then
since
you-
then.
then you
Order
here.
filled.
Oh, Mohammed, the news is going to get in the way 5 minutes.
Yeah,
There you
I
go.
will wait. Maybe the
Eddie.
news will ruin that trade. But
Eddie in the
anyway,
chat.
this is
I
a
mean-
nice selling setup.
Eddie, what is the University of Michigan sentiment number? What is it, Eddie? I saw you put in the chat. Let's let the people hear it as well.
Just so we know, University of Michigan Consumer Sentiment Index rates the relative level of current and future economic conditions. There's two versions of the data released 2 weeks apart, and if we do see this come in higher than expected, it is positive for the dollar. Obviously, lower, it is negative for the dollar. So there's your Michigan Consumer Sentiment Index.
Thank you, Eddie.
So
Again, we'll have JD on here in a little bit. That is JD's favorite number ever. Little inside joke. Okay, speaking of that, let's see who's paying attention. Last 25 minutes of fast markets. Pop quiz time. Pop quiz time. Everyone ready? Here's the question. What was in the gates this morning at the start of fast market? Again, what was in the gates this morning at the start of fast markets? First answer wins. First answer wins. What is it? Nope. Oh, Duncan. There it is.
Justin,
The judges are going over it right now. What was it?
Duncan was copying
got
and
it.
pasting the yesterday question.
Yup.
you cheater.
Very good trap.
Yup. Yeah, like Jay. Okay,
So
there we
Justin
go.
say Mo, Alex say Mohammed. So it was
Even goes
Mohammed.
10 in the corner.
We'll leave up to the judges.
It
It's
is-
a photo finish.
Was it Mo or Mohammed in the gate?
I mean, great question, Mohammed. Great question, Mo.
I don't know. Would they accept it on Jeopardy? I don't
We
know.
are we're going to the judges.
Definitely not.
Duncan tried cut the corner there. The judges will we'll reach
corner.
out to the winner. I'm pretty sure we know who that is. We're reviewing it right now. Okay, our judges
There you
say
go.
Alex Bradley said Mohammed, which is exactly what it was. Alex Bradley, we will be reaching out to you.
Congratulations, Alex Bradley.
Yeah, Jay, golf clap. What will we win? What will we win? Donato asked. Well, We're all going to find out together now, aren't we? Yes, we'll reach out to you. See some more selling here in the ES 5493. Number in 2.5 minutes. 2.5 minutes.
Yeah.
Nice hold on this check.
Well,
Yeah.
wait till the number, then we'll see if it's a nice
Yeah.
hold.
So far.
We've tightened up the risk.
Yeah. We get it right with the bias of today.
Mhm.
Staying
What's
short,
nice?
staying with the bear mind, and the type of day continues to be a reversal down day. This is a confirmation that we are in a reversal down day. So for me, even
74.
if there is a rally coming,
See that?
it could come.
Yeah.
The reversal down day, that doesn't mean there is no buyers will try to
I got it,
do
Eddie.
something.
You got it.
Yeah.
But
Hey,
you will be
heavy
more
short
comfortable
tilt.
selling the market than buying the market.
Heavy short tilt ES 76% short. Average price 55.01. They are in the money right now. Heavier short tilt in the NASDAQ 74% short from average price 19,287. Last trade 272. Interesting.
Crude also 72% long.
Look at that.
Bridge.
It was the fridge, wasn't it?
What is he doing right now? Probably eating some chicken.
He was the beast, man. 55. Oh,
I'm not moving the stop and the profit
Oh.
because I want to give myself enough room so I don't get whipped out by noise in the number.
I.
But it's not like I'm risking that much.
Right.
Yeah.
Stop's
Here we go.
like $100 loser.
Coming on 30 seconds here, folks. Check your positions if you want to have a position on, or if you don't, check, double check, triple check.
Mhm.
Cover your
The dome
dupe.
looks thin, but not excessively thin.
Yeah,
No.
just
Getting
sentiment.
thinner.
Here we go. 20 seconds. This is going to be a big nothing burger. Well, Kirks, this number has moved us. Sometimes this number's moved us more than
Yeah.
non-farm.
Stop loss.
So, yep.
Stop loss
Not a
action.
friend of-
So they will
not a
hike
friend
the
of
high
hoops.
and they will hit the low.
5 seconds. Take it away, Eddie. All you, my man.
All right, here we go.
The market is
University of
open.
Michigan sentiment coming in at 52.2, much higher than the 50.5. We got the 5-year inflation coming at 4.4% as expected. Michigan 1-year inflation final. They were looking at 6.8%, lower 6.5%. Michigan
Ooh.
expectation final. They wanted a 46.3 coming in higher at 47.3, and the conditions final 56 was expected, coming in much higher at 58.9. And there you have it. Back to you, Andre.
Nice, Eddie. A little better than expected. Short tilt flatten out a
Agreed.
little bit. What's up, Hogue?
Yeah, the 1-year inflation expectation is higher, but it wasn't as high as they were expecting it to be. Consumer expectations a little bit better, sentiment better. Not a bad number.
No. 55.03 last trade in the ES. 19,311 last trade in the NASDAQ. Dow didn't really react too much. Nothing really reacted too much. Jay, we got the number out of the way.
Yep. Number
Back to
is
our
out of the
originally-
way.
Yeah.
Stuck in the
Planned.
range still. Just going to frame out the high and low of that range for the number and see how the market responds around there.
Overnight VWAP and NASDAQ right now.
Still really haven't chosen a direction.
Does anyone sell up against overnight VWAP in the
I
NASDAQ?
like to sell
19,000.
this area.
I feel that.
Yeah.
Bro. Feel that.
344 is a supply area, but with this strong momentum higher, I will not take it. But it is
44.
intersection
Cool.
setup. 344 with the CYA at 363. I like it, but after the news, this yeah.
19,000.
You just touch it. 344. Can see
Yeah,
it
those-
here. It's not just a number that I made from my head. Just look at this intersection here. Drop a horizontal line. You can
Mhm.
see it to the tick. This is not coincidence because I see it 100 times.
Jay, what's up, man? 55.08 last trade in the ES.
No, I love
He's
it.
spot on.
Mo's Yeah, you see a pattern, right? Markets are pattern recognition, and it's hey, I've seen this before. I'm clicking the
Right.
button because it's a high probability.
Yeah.
We never know what's going to happen, but got to
Screen
go with the
time
odds.
comes. Yep, screen time.
As you have your risk in hand and you have control over your risk, you don't worry about it. Just hit it. But I see it not worth it. The market just jumped quickly here, so I'll risk 20 points or 30 points. How much was that? Was about 30 points. I
Mhm.
see it not worth it.
Well,
Tilt level
crude's
off.
still 74% long here. Still
Nice.
holding it. Pretty strong here in crude.
Jack.
62.34 average.
What are your thoughts on the reaction to the number? Pretty muted. We were seeing some selling coming in.
Yeah,
See the
so
growth
Yeah, let's
continue.
see the
we're
buyers.
short 10 micros now from sort of like right here. I'm
Okay.
willing to now risk about $400 on this trade. So we're basically short a mini.
I like it.
Nice. Let's see what buyers will do here. Are they
Order
are they
filled.
plastic buyers? Are they mud buyer? Wooden buyer? We'll see here. Yeah,
It's the
they,
moment
they
of
have
truth.
to hold it if they want to continue higher, which I doubt it. Otherwise, sellers
Yeah, the
will
Michigan
just ruin
sentiment
them
number doesn't
down at least 260.
doesn't
Order
change
filled.
anything.
No, it does not.
Yeah.
All right, right back
Where are
down to
the buyers?
19,000. Where are the buyers? 19,309 last trade in the NASDAQ. And then we got S&P's trade down to 5502. Still up against VWAP. Gold not doing much, the VWAP. Gold 32.87. Keep an eye on that. Hoop was talking about the negative correlation. We've been seeing it a little bit. Gold goes down,
Who has
equities go
control?
up. Who has control, Mohammed?
Buyers now, they have control.
Yeah.
They have their channel. They did their leg one.
You might take another
From
run
this
at
low to this high. If the
Order
buyers
filled.
want to keep that control from this low, they are looking to 19,400. But usually they fail because this is what they have done today. All time they fail to achieve their target. So they are failing now.
Wow.
Before you know
right
it, you will find the sellers taking back the control.
Yep, 54.99. Talking about the S&Ps now, 54.98. NASDAQ trying to figure out what to do with 19,300. Every time we touch those 40s, it got smacked down to the 19,300.
Order
Who's in
filled.
control right now? Jay, I'll ask you, who is in control right now in the ES? We're kind of in a range. We can't pick a direction.
The algos, algos are in control. Kind of just
That's the right
in balance in this range right now. Kind of bouncing us back and forth. Again, not really directional. Looking at the anchored VWAP from the New York session since it started, it's this. It'll be a purple line on my chart here. It's a flat line inside the opening range. Market has not chosen a direction yet, so extensions on either side, but really no one has picked a direction. And when we've seen this the last couple of days, where that first hour has been pretty choppy, we've gotten a really nice trend day after it, right after that initial balance is established. So we got 24 more minutes to kind of wait until that initial balance is established. But do I think we stay in a
Order filled.
18-point range for the ES? No. So there's a move coming. We just got to wait for the market to decide which way it is.
like that.
Order
In
filled.
ES, the buyers took control after the news, and they are trying to holding it. They look stronger in ES than they are in the NQ. They hold it very nice here. They tab this low, and they looks that they are more stronger. The market is not reversal down day in ES. It's a range day. So that's the first extension. That's the second extension. And that's the third extension. So they went 3 extension down. If they hold this, they might go up to the 550 24.
Yeah.
So let me draw them.
Let's do that.
So we get those extension much more
NASDAQ gonna get
clear.
another shot here. We're up against overnight view
517 is their target. 517.
Upside target of 517. Why 500? Why 517, Mohammed? What are you seeing on the charts? It says 517.
These are the lows of the opening range.
Huh?
These are the low of the opening range, and that was the high, excess high, and then they went to the extension low, the full extension low. They tag the high, they tag the low. Now this is the time for the high.
Nice. S&P's 55.14. Overnight VWAP last trade 55.13.
Okay.
Crude continues to grind higher.
The market's kind of happy with those numbers.
I mean, better, yeah, right? Better than expected.
Getting pretty close to our target here on the crude.
Yeah.
What is our target?
Now it feels like yesterday. The grind slowly higher,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah, this.
I'm long 1 micro ES. 55.13 in the orders. Long 2.
Look at these
Long
1,000 tick chart candle. Look at this.
Yeah.
When you see this,
Cool.
this is momentum. This is 1,000 tick. It's not minutes. This is real buying candles. This is tick chart. So they are buying. So that is a momentum. That never happened today. You can see every time they go up and down, go up and this time they just continue buying.
Mm-hmm.
And this, you cannot see it in the time-based time frame.
All right. Jay is long 2 micro ES 55.13 in the orders. Last trade 55.12. We are the numbers out of the way. I'm not seeing any speakers, so it's just smooth sailing. Question mark to the close here. Don't forget, it is a revert. Go ahead, Mohammed.
Yeah, I say interesting. They are above 362. Now my bias has changed to be a big range day now in the NQ, looking for 19,426 and the high of the range 19,460. If I got an opportunity to buy up there, I will take it along. If not, I'm willing to sell at 19,426.
426. All right.
All right, we got strike 1. We're out of that trade. Oh, that's frustrating.
Yeah, it's gonna turn over.
University of Michigan, of all things. I still want to sell it above 530 if it pokes above when it comes back through.
I'm gassing this goose right now.
Let's see now. If I see a strong green candle, I will take this buy after testing 362 with the moving average. Strong green candle, will take it. I will take it 10 micros.
10 micros. Okay.
Strong green candle. Yeah. This is a strong one. I can't have. Come on. Come on.
Too strong, Mohammed.
I should take my profit already now. Okay.
Order filled. 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 Order filled.
Larger than anything they'd ever seen, or something like that. And really
Like 2 or 3
large.
times the normal horse heart.
That's what it was. Yes.
Wow.
So there you go.
Good stuff, Jack. Michael, you ever
And I have something to show MP later, but I'm going to wait until the time arises.
Ooh, wow, surprise me.
Thoroughbreds, Michael.
MP, yesterday, some thought came in
Mohammed.
my head while I'm driving. I thought about why there is no Olympics trading competition or World Cup of traders
Well, there,
across all prop firms. So I don't know. It could be a nice idea. So that's kind of incentive for traders to know who is the best trader in the world.
Yeah, they have that
something can
stupid
be
Robbins Cup.
arranged, and
That
you
Robbins-
can find sponsors for this. You can.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh, that's what I do believe. Like that's what I said. I think eventually all these props will become their own little training camps that people go to. Different ones. You find the one that you want and that you really resonate with, or that really helps you out. Their rules, their program, their resources, and then you should go, in my opinion, go narrow and deep on whomever that is. Doesn't have to be Top Step. Top Step is putting a lot of resources into all those things, though. But yeah, and then eventually, and I've talked to other prop guys before about, eventually you guys, it's just like a prop firm in Chicago. Dre worked at El Dorado. I worked at Kodke. Like different, and then you the bigger ones,
cool.
Peak Six, of course, Citadel, DRW, Jump, Chopper. You got other ones, Jack. I know that you know. But all these guys, then you'd be like, oh, wow, you knew the DRW guys, Jack, were the super smart guys. You see them out on town or something like that. If you're talking to somebody, oh, I work at DRW. I'm like, oh, really? But then like, other firms, you just like, so it's like that little different camps of places to go. And then you have a league that comes up into that in a World Cup. I think that would be really cool. Now somebody's got to put that together. I'm already having a hard enough time on the internet with the SRO idea of just props to props holding each other accountable, which got misconstrued on sharing data, which is not. Nobody shares data.
BRB.
And all that kind of stuff. And it was like, well, that's the one thing I'm trying to better the industry on, is just getting the wheels turning on maybe holding each other accountable on props. That was that one. I don't know how I'm going to do this. This is like a league, Mo. If you want to run with this one, you could run with this one. We'll help fund it.
Yeah, I mean, just imagine that every prop firm are, saying, okay, I have two guys with their coach, so it's like a team. Now the team is trying to achieve something, and you know what? Sometime prop firm will pay a trader money in order to join them and taking them from the other one. So that is a new business, to be created.
So that would be
flipped
cool.
around here off settlement in the ES a little bit. What a range.
Still not choosing a direction. Yeah, this is. Would you sell it up there again, Jack, at 55.20s?
Yeah, y'all should out there buy it. I think the max pain is probably around 54.80, maybe. So like it is option expiration Friday. We could just chop around. No news to speak of besides University of Michigan, which Michael is my enemy, my great enemy.
We talked about it on the opening call, how, there's no real important earnings due out today. Most of the economic numbers are out for the week. The only thing we had left was at University of Michigan sentiment, and both Hoop and I kind of agreed it may end up being somewhat of a range-bound day today, and it's really kind of proving to be that so far.
Yeah. For me, I still see 19,362. You can see the reaction once the market touches. It's like electricity there. It's just boom. It's something. This level is very important. 362. You can sell off of it with tight stop, cheap short. I see it, or you buy towards it. So these two possibilities. I don't like buying below it. I still see the market very heavy below it.
Value high, 362, right there, Bo.
Jay, you in your gold still?
I got flat. I got flat. Took the $50. If it sells under 88, I'll take it again. But we're kind of holding up here. Yeah, if we sell
What's
under
P&L?
88, I'll take it again. 350.
Okay, cool. MP, any trades? Last
No,
night,
that's
today?
why I got on here. I saw Mo sniping it, and
sweet.
I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
let's talk. Let me get in his head, see what's going on.
Talk to us, Mo.
But no, I
On the
didn't
journey.
trade yesterday. It ended up being 3,200. I had it down to $800, and then of course, like when you get yourself out of a hole, you want to
Order
try to get
filled.
yourself all the way out of the hole. But I cut it in half, and then I put myself in a deeper hole after I cut it in half. So I should have just locked myself out down 800 because I ended the day down 2,200, or end of the show here down
Mhm.
2,200. And I don't know. I think it might be scratch for the week or down for the week. I don't know. You guys got
Order
the math
filled.
back there in production. Let me know.
Yeah, being down a couple hundred
Today was
bucks.
the first, or yesterday was the first day I let it slip.
Oh, I
Should've locked
like
it
the
up.
buy.
Mohammed.
I like the buy, but we are below 362, so I'm not. This is a nice buy selling signal. I mean, setup.
Okay.
Who has control? Buyers. They finished leg 1, and now they are looking for leg 2. The stop should goes only below 333. But that 362 is a problem for buyers. It is a problem.
We're looking at
Buyers
long.
target for 400, but they are not able to get it.
19,336 last trade in the NASDAQ. Also count flat on that crude trade. Jack, we are flat in ES.
Thank
Jay's
God.
got
Avoiding
Sounds all
losing,
flat.
Mohammed. What would have happened there, Mo? What would have happened?
avoided losing trade. That's what happened. So sometimes we underestimate this. If you are not losing, it's equal to you are winning. It is equal, but you don't see it.
All right, I'm back in that short 5 micros. 87.10. Stop is going to be at 93.20. Looking for 75s on this trade.
Right.
What product?
Gold,
Jeez.
micro gold.
Yes. TJM trading in the chat. I'll never succeed. Buy for a while. All right, take a break.
No, you got to
Take a
keep
break.
jabbing.
Yeah, keep jabbing.
Take a break.
Stay.
A nice exit in the crude oil hog. Nice exit. So now it's tapping that stop.
Yeah, it's getting there. It's getting there. It's
Mhm.
very quiet. There it is. There would have been the stop right there.
Exactly.
Nicholas, I'm
And
tired
this
of
is
losing
also
any
something that
inventory.
you cannot see. You cannot see the
Order
unrealized
filled.
losses. You cannot see them.
No.
Order filled.
Nicholas, is one of the reasons why we do have the Top Step VIP is because there are a lot of folks that need some type of not hand holding, guiding light is what I say. Because hand holding is just like, hey, don't do this, don't do that. No, guiding light is, well, if you're looking at this, maybe you should look at that, stuff like that. That's what Top Step VIP is. Just keep tuning in because you
Order
can check
filled.
into that and then get drafted to be on a team. 500 people will be drafted here shortly. Not shortly. I don't even know when the date is. A month away, 2 months away.
Yeah, right around there. Yeah, it's that's what trading buddies are for. That's what mentors are for. That's what people like Mohammed are for. Mohammed was going through it a couple months ago. Mohammed was going through it. He's on TV. He started trade well. Then he got out over his skis. Mohammed, how long was your break? You stepped away from the market
Order
for
filled.
a couple of days, a week. How long did you step away to get yourself back on the right path?
Yeah, I think 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Got to take a break.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
And
it's
here we go.
important.
We are inside range.
We're inside the range. Gold still creeping lower here. 286.
Settlement in the ES. We were talking about housing. I know Danielle wanted us to mention at some point the reports that Besant and Musk got into a tussle. Apparently, you guys hear about this? You seen this?
What do you
heard
mean,
about
like
this?
a throwdown?
Well,
I heard
wait,
murmurings about it.
Musk
Oh
versus
God, I would
Besant
give.
dispute
Besant.
erupted into West Wing. Apparently, there
About
was my
what?
favorite.
About what? What are they
Yeah,
fighting?
put a
think it
poll
was
out there.
about
Who would win
hiring.
that fight?
Us. We'd all win the fight.
Yeah,
We'd all win.
Yeah. What do you know about this? What else do we know about this shouting match in the West Wing?
Yeah, one step away from WWE in the Oval Office.
One of my favorite things of a fight that's not coming to blows is, according to whoever's sourcing this, is the Besant was yelling "F you," but not saying "F," if you know what I mean. And Elon Musk
just
was
saying
going,
F.
"Say it louder." And I love that sort of thing. Good
What's
fight.
going on? What is going on?
What's it over?
It was over hirings at the Treasury. It was like a power thing.
They share a Tesla parking spot.
What's going on?
I don't think either of those guys are used to having to struggle
Pushback?
for power.
Yeah.
Push back.
Hearing the word no.
Little turf war.
Yeah. Did hear Elon's trying to repopulate the world or something like that, right? He's
Big ol' hand.
Getting there.
yeah.
Besant stole Musk's lunch out of the fridge.
How many kids did George Foreman have? Didn't George Foreman have like 20 something kids?
Yeah, they're all
All
named
named
George.
George.
Yeah, George,
Georgina.
Georgetta, Georgina. Yeah, all named George.
George
Makes it
1,
easy.
George 2,
Call everyone
George
for dinner.
3.
That's right. Had that grill.
You know,
Did you know Hulk Hogan? When they first offered it to Hulk Hogan, that grill, and the agent never picked up the phone call, missed the phone call. And like 30
Really?
minutes later, they offered it to George
There you go,
Foreman,
wow.
and that was the biggest mistake.
Expensive phone call to miss.
It was a very
the
expensive
Hogan
phone call
Grill.
to miss.
It would have been the Hogan Grill.
It would have been the Hogan Grill.
Who here
Okay,
had a
brother.
George Foreman? Who here had a George Foreman?
Definitely in college.
Yeah,
Definitely
got
did.
In college?
Stunk up
Go
the
in the
room.
basement.
God, yeah.
Ugh.
Look at all that grease, and you're just looking at the grease leak down there. Like, it's really no different than it's in the pan. And if you turn the pan sideways, you do the same thing. So what is going on here?
Hit us up at
Just
Top Step
admit-
TV on X. Let's see your George Foreman grills. If you have a George Foreman grill, hit us up.
Yeah,
at
you
Top
still
Step
have
TV.
one. Nothing-
Hashtag Fast Markets. Use hashtag Fast Markets. If you really do have one, hit us up at Top Step TV on the X. Hashtag Fast Markets. Let's see those George Foreman grills. It's been a minute.
I just
All right,
missed the
little bit-
trade.
Mohammed, the short. You want to take a short?
No, I tried. I couldn't get filled. After this, you can see after this quick red candle, which I was waiting for, the market just jumped immediately to the 1-to-1. So I just missed it. Another trade I miss. I need to be faster. I need to practice to be faster.
You're
Always
getting there.
improving.
You're getting there. You're sniper. You're gonna miss some.
Yeah, I missed this one. This was very clear for me.
Yeah, you stay patient. Staying patient. You got also the
Order
side
filled.
effect of staying patient. Sometimes is you might miss stuff too, as well.
Yeah.
But it's a lot better than getting into everything, because then you're getting into stuff that you're not missing, but it sucks.
Order filled.
Exactly. Yeah. And practice not to chase as well.
Yeah, that's
'Cause I
another
did
one.
miss one before. This one, I did miss it. And the market came back.
I thought you were looking
I
to get
bought it,
long.
we
I
took
thought you,
profit, we exit.
I thought you were looking to get long, Mo. You're in Nasdaq. You were looking to get long earlier. I remember you saying that about
No,
5
I'm
minutes
not
ago.
looking for long below 362.
Ah.
Below 362, I'm not buying. And when I see that rejection of the 362 so many times, the market tap lower,
Order filled.
then the sellers try once, they failed. Now that's my jackpot. I should go there in the short. This one. When they tried here, as you can see, it make it larger. They tried to go higher than 362. They failed. They come back. They try once. Oh, failed. They try
Order filled.
again. Now that's the entry point. And the sellers have control.
Yep.
19,000
Just a quick update.
Yeah, go ahead, Jack.
Go ahead,
Or
Jay.
Jay. They were asking in the chat.
Asking about the gold trade. I'm still in
Yeah.
it, short from 87.10. The trade was, if we sell under 88s, I want to be in it. My risk is at 93.10 right now. and just looking for a push lower. Really, all of these markets have been directionless in the last hour or so. So just looking for the trade to the bottom end of the range. It might take a little while, but we're kind of just sitting in the middle of the range right now.
Okay. MP, what'd you see in the chat? You saw something in the chat that caught your eye.
Jay, where's your CYA on that trade?
Yeah, I know.
93.10 Hogue.
That was the one that caught your eye.
See how people use their foreman?
Thanks.
I could read. Yeah, I could read. What do we got? Okay, all right, Hogue, top of the hour coming in. Why is this top of the hour? 90 minutes into the trade after the New York Open. Why are you always looking 10 o'clock Central, 11 o'clock a.m. Eastern time? What are you trying to see from the markets at this time of the day when we hit 10 a.m. Central in any of the markets?
Well, I think a lot of people probably notice that there's usually like some liquidity that comes into the markets, like at 10 o'clock on the hour and the half hour sometimes. Those are usually caused by larger participants that are trying to execute a large number of trades throughout the day. So when I was a broker in the S&P pit, a customer would come up to me and he'd say, "Hey, I've got 5,000 contracts to sell today. Sell them throughout the day." So we would divide it into 13 separate packages, and we would sell one package at 8:30. We'd sell another package at 9. Sell another package at 9:30. Sell another package at 10. So there are still people that are being paid for execution that way. A lot of these bigger traders don't want to have the execution risk. They don't want to fat finger something, so they give that risk to somebody else, pay them a commission. One of my friends is actually still doing that as we speak. But yeah, sometimes you get those liquidity grabs, or just some kind of pushes at the hour and on the half hour. Because of that, you've got a bunch of executions that are going to execute through time to kind of give you kind of an average price throughout the day. Typically, that's one of the reasons that's going to happen.
Thank you, Hogue.
Michael, Slack.
Yes, sir.
OKT. You brought it up yesterday. People are talking about OKT.
Mm-hmm.
What is OKT, and what did you mean by it when you said it? It was the first time
you know
I
what's
heard
really
from you.
cool?
Yeah,
it's the guy that pushes this. Jeremy Springer. He is a very fast, up and coming coach in the NFL. Young kid. I've met him before.
Order filled.
But a buddy of mine is
I have to.
best friend with him. And he was talking about our kind of trader. He's like, Michael, he's like, we have the opportunity here at Top Step to build this league that is the kind of what I was going back to, but just a Top Step camp of where's our kind
Order
of trader.
filled.
Like, what does that mean? He's like, well, Jeremy, my buddy Jeremy, has this not Jerry Springer, Jeremy Springer. Jeremy
They're gonna do
Springer.
it all day. They're gonna be doing it all day.
Patriots special teams coach, I believe. I think. Rising up. I believe
Order
he's gonna
filled.
be a head coach someday, but who knows? He preaches all about the what they look for, our kind of guy, and when they recruit, OKR, our kind of recruit, our kind of guy, our kind of player, and it's pretty much the individual that fits with the culture of the locker room. It's somebody that leads and is positive, and all these things that their criteria, of how they
Order
find somebody
filled.
coachable, all these things that you'd want on your team. There's plenty of players out there that can play ball. It's like, okay. And there's a lot of people that trade, but what type of traders do you want to be around? And that's where the OKT came from, our kind of trader. So I think it's really going to be something we're going to be sharing more. It's not to seclude anybody else. Just like here at our camp, we're looking for this type. That's what we're looking for. Not just, we're not for everybody. How about that? It's not for everybody.
MP, our kind of trader, is it it when you see it kind of thing? Is it measurable? Is it quantifiable? Or is it it when you see it? Like,
I don't know yet.
Trader.
This is new to me. We've kind of always kind of like Coach Jay. He's our kind of trader. Muhammad, he's our kind of trader. You could tell how they speak about the markets, how they respect the markets, how they respect risk, how they manage their emotions, how they talk about their emotions, how they diagnose what the market's doing in front of people. And they just like, wow, that's a guy. I mean, I was tuning in this morning before I jumped on, and I'm like, this is great sniping of Mo. And then I'm like, so it's like, you want to be around those type of people. I'd rather be around that than different types that just I get no value out of. You got to get value out of the community that you're in to help you become a better person. Or else it's just straight entertainment. If you're just here for gaming, then fine. But there's
So it's more than just
kind of
profits.
traders that we want to keep working
Being
towards.
profitable, or is a profitable trader, regardless, our kind of trader?
Is it what?
My guy.
I got
My guy. He was just feeling himself. Profit. Is it more than just profits, or is any kind of profitable trader our kind of trader? Michael, I love you.
Somebody that sticks in it, like perseverance and grit. Grit's a big piece of it, in my opinion. To be a good trader, you're gonna have where if everything's on profits alone, no, but profits are usually a good outcome. Usually the byproduct of just being all those things that I mentioned: be disciplined, risk conscious, respecting risk, understanding your emotions, controlling your behaviors, staying patient, diluting FOMO, the power of FOMO, and things like that. And all these things, to me, will eventually get you into a profitable zone. Now, what that profitable zone is, number-wise, I don't know. Like, I wasn't $1 million a year trader when I was in my prime. I was a six-figure a year trader, and that was very healthy for me in my 20s. And that's to each their own on their find their own path. I couldn't try to be $1 million a year trader. These guys were bigger swingers than me. The guys that stood to the left and right of me on the top step of the trading pit, and they're probably right about 750 to $1 million to $1.5 million. You know, we didn't have any $10 million guys in the trading pits, but we had mid six figures to low seven in the Dow pit. And it's just finding your swim lane. But there's also the guys that are making $100,000 a year and then $50,000 a year. And then there's the guy scratching the year. And then a lot of other people below that blew out each year.
Yep.
And P, you just said something, right? Where you stood next to somebody who was $1 million a year trader, but you may have looked at yourself and said, "Hey, I can't do that." A lot of times, we had somebody during at the buzzer the other day. They were just like, how are these people making $40,000 in a day? Right? How do they hold on to a trade? And I think one of the things we visualize the green side of trading, right? Oh, I could imagine when I'm making $50,000 in a year. And the one thing I said to that person was, that person might have had to be okay with a $10,000 P&L swing intra trade.
Yep.
Can you actually stomach that to and some people can't, right? And it's understandable if you can't, right? That's a lot of money for some people to see that swing before you get to that profit. So I think it's really important, like you said, to kind of find your swim lane and know what you're comfortable with.
Find your swim lane, know where your comfort zone is. Johnny calls it intestinal fortitude. Like, where is yours? Like, mine was not $10,000 swings. I could have a couple thousand downside, up to 5,000 downside, because I knew I could make that up in a few days or a week. If you can't make your downside up, that you just got smoked on in a week, that's a week of work that you just threw out the window.
Order filled.
You have no business with that big of a downside if you can't even put it up. You should be able to control your P&L on the ups and the downs a bit to know what you can do and put out roughly. That's just looking at your stats too and seeing a pattern of your behavior. I average about $1,200 a day. Okay, well, I shouldn't have a $12,000. That's 10 trading days of my average, and that's that could set me back. So you got to kind of manage wherever you're, where you want to put your loss limit for the day, where you shut yourself down on for the day. That's a big piece of it. Our kind of trader thinks like that. They're thinking on that type of things because those are the longevity plays.
Yep.
The opposite of all that is short-term success. Thinking that, you get a W after, churning. You feel really, you get the endorphins that hit. I've been there before, but that's not longevity. Longevity game is not endorphin hits. It's actually boring. It's actually just grinding every day. Yeah.
S&P pit was
order
a huge
filled.
Pit. There were guys in there making or losing $100,000 a day.
Mm-hmm. You guys had the biggest guys. You guys were the cool pit.
Most of them came from money. Some of them didn't. Like Pat Savino, I mean, he was up or down $100,000 every day.
He came from money.
He was a really, really great trader. You remember our friend Steve P, MP?
Yeah.
When that magazine came out, Trader Magazine, he was in that. They said that he made $13 million that year. That's $1
order
million
filled
a month.
Trader Magazine.
But he started trading one lots, and his he was the one that told me, he says, you can't think about the money. Oh, you got to think about becoming a good trader. You got to think about making good trading decisions. That when I focused on that, started trading one lots, I became a good decision maker when it came to trading. He couldn't tell you how he trades. It was so, instinctive in him.
Uh-huh.
But
well, that's why it is hard.
Yeah.
That's a good point to this, because when we invite people on to Top Step TV, they're like, I don't know how to talk about my trading. I didn't ever do it until I started in the Top Step world, and I'm like, well, just talk about your trading. Like, just talk about anything that's on your mind with trading, because that is technically what's going on in your head, and that is how you process stuff. And you could say it is like intuition. I've been doing this, and I think it's setting up here because of this, and this, but nobody ever knows for sure. Did you guys trade with Borsellino? Johnny did.
Yep.
Yeah,
right?
Poop.
Yeah, he
Poop
was
did.
just off my left shoulder.
Little Italy.
Him and his
huh?
brother.
Did they call Little Italy?
Hey, this-
All the guys just
This is maybe a good spot to show. I've been working on something because
Oh,
you come on here and you tend to give
this that?
rants.
oh
So
yeah.
we were thinking about making a
Order
scale
filled.
sort of like hurricanes. And James, if you want to show here, we could take everything off and put it up. I won't read all of it now, but I have come up with the definitive Patak rant classifications.
Let's see this. Oh, look at
Here we
this.
go.
Oh, look at the. Oh man, cool.
I would give what just happened a level 1, a category 1, a
Level
normal Patak rant.
Yeah, that
This
was
may
a one.
include phoning it in, jabbing, perhaps ribbing Andre about his girlfriend,
Yeah, they did.
minimal
Check,
damage
check.
to the guest, normal programming. I won't read them all, but
Oh,
catastrophic Patak activity would probably include 50 plus NQ contracts,
this is
physical confrontation with Andre, competitors accused of trading genocide, well capitalized accounts destroyed, horseshoe of Copenhagen and long cut visible,
Yep.
catatonic. James updating his resume, entire stream deleted on advice of counsel. All rants.
Nailed
Check
it.
graphics for individual, but I want to start rating
Check marks.
what your rants are.
Check marks.
I would like hold on. Devastating. Devastating is I'm reading these in answer business.
That is a fantastic, Jack.
Answer business. Entire
James
brokerage.
updating his resume.
This
Calls from risk department go unanswered. Business funds.
again, yeah. I can't come on here. I definitely can't go on Twitter and say anything, because then
Well
there's
done,
like
Jack.
it's kind of a topic starter. Discussions 1000% have to happen on Top Step TV. There's no way. I tried to do that with the SRL this week. I'm like, no, it's not. I'm not creating this. It's not even mine. It's me
Wow.
moving the ball, so then we
So
can
good.
all hold the prop firms accountable. And I did this, and just like, I'm not doing this anymore.
But Michael, who they think is going to create it? When you're the first one that brings it up, they're going to think it's you.
Yeah,
that
I
is
mean, like, then
creating it.
fine, you create it. I don't give a shit. I don't
I
have
hear
to
ya.
do this.
I hear you.
Now, here's a rant.
Yeah, Jack, let it go.
I mean,
yeah, I
would
mean,
you
but
like
they
to
all
know
think
that
they all
the
think that
top
you're
who
the
are-
one creating it because it comes from you. It's coming from you. They see you on TV. So who else are they going to think that's creating it?
Yeah, I mean, like, again, if anybody here wants to tackle this and take it on, by all means, go. And Top Step would come to the table and talk to you about, we like to participate in understanding how we can better the industry, so that all the firms that are in it, we know are well capitalized. It's not even about the trader. It's about ensuring that the trading community knows that there is trusted firms out there that are well capitalized, that are doing this in a certain code of conduct that would be public. So that's like just like my idea, and I should have not even ever said that. It was like, oh my God, collusion, cartel, blah, blah, blah. They're sharing data. We haven't shared data with any prop firm at all, ever. Neither have they with us. So there's that. That answers that one. And then what rant was this one going to go on, Jack?
You knew what I was doing there. You knew what I was doing.
Yeah.
there.
I knew you
Damn
were
it.
doing that. I know.
We're getting there.
And I get on here and I just want to talk to you guys. And if you can't handle it, then I'm not engaging on Twitter in comments anymore. I'm just doing post and then not reading my comments anymore. That would just help me out. Sanity. There's your answer
Hulk.
there.
Great stuff.
My man on a Friday. 5 days this week, folks. MP
Order
in the
filled.
house. All 5 days. Where else are you going to get the CEO and founder of the space? Always pushing. Just like we do here at Top Step TV. So one more time, click like, follow, subscribe. 159,000 subscribers,
Okay.
Michael, on our YouTube channel.
Order
Mohamed's gotta get in
filled.
here. You've been sniping the market. Say, what's up, Mo?
Yeah, I want to say some comment about that crude oil trade. When the price was around 62.40,
Uh,
we have to make a decision whether to exit or to make the stop at 62.30. I remember that. And what did the market? What market did? It touched that stop. So
Mhm.
I would be willing to come in again at the same exit price that we were in, and then now I will put my stop there. So I will be back in my same position after I see that liquidity sweep there. So this is could work for the future if you exit a trade because your stop should be there, but it's an obvious stop. So exit at the moment. If that stop get hit and the market rally after it, just
goes
get in
higher.
again at the same price. Yeah. So
Right. Well, Mo,
that's
that
for
was
the
an opening
future,
range
maybe.
trade, and our goal is to not any of those trades, not manage those trades, just let them play out till the end of the day. And we always seem to kind of feel like we want to manage them. And we should have managed the opening range trade today in gold. We had 3-to-1 reward over risk on it, and it came and it's a good thing we did manage it because we trimmed the loss on it. We made a little bit of money on it, but the idea of the opening range trade is when the opening range is one extreme or the other, there's a tendency for the market to trend that way all day. We've had some really good trades off of those. The house account is up for the month on the opening range trades, probably about $4,000 right now.
Great.
So, and we're getting better at not lennying them. We're getting better at not managing them and just letting them fly. But it's a great
yeah,
point.
it's difficult. The
is.
question at that point whether we leave the stop as it is below 61 something, so we are risking
Right.
400, or
Yep.
we trail it up. So trailing it up doesn't make any sense, so it's better to exit. That was the decision at the time. So
which one?
I got some okay teas here right now, Coach Jay and Muhammad. Another one last night. I think he's up like 7. Dakota, was that with you, Coach Jay? He's trading pretty lights.
That was Wednesday night.
Okay.
But I think if anyone did not see that
Order
episode of Soul
filled.
Markets, definitely go back and watch it. Take notes on it. It was, we see the result, we see the $7,000, but if you didn't see how Dakota got to that trade, where he got into it, probably had about $4,000 in profit, but he had a target. The market came all the way back up to his entry. We saw some selling continue to come in. He accepted the risk and then got the reward from it. So, yeah, he's been trading pretty lights out right now, which is
Dre, for an Arcana player, would you want a guy that comes off the sidelines, the quarterback, and go, hey, you just threw that pass. What'd you do? I don't know. I just blacked out. Or would you rather a guy come off the drive and be like, I saw the DB drop down and the safety cruise over?
Yeah,
that's our kind of player. You're gonna want that guy, because you're your coach, your league, your team. You're gonna want that guy on your team. Be like, that's thank you for that, and what was going through your head.
I tell the story. I'm gonna throw it to Eddie after this. I tell the story a lot. At the prop firm Eldorado, they fired a trader. He was a new trader. Made I see some selling here in the ES. I don't know if anything hit the wire. 55.05. We just sold off about 10, 12 points there. Really quick, they fired a trader on the spot. On the spot, they fired a trader, made $5,000 like that. Blink of an eye, up $5,000. They went and saw how that trader got the $5,000. They said, "You're fired," because undue risk.
They had Twitter back then.
Oh man, they would have. Yeah.
Update on that gold trade. I was short 5 micros. I'm down to 1.
Yay.
And stop on that last one is in profit.
Yeah, CFT 0718. Is CFT 0718 number 2 on the leaderboard?
He's here right now. To know.
Number. I see them.
Hard to know. Go away.
Exactly, lost trader. It's how they made it. They looked at that, how they dissected the trade. They said, nope, this ain't going to work in the long term. Take your $5,000, get out of here. You're
Order
fired.
filled.
That's just not going to work in the long term because they know it's
not
about sustainability,
it's
about longevity. You see those big $40,000 days? I think the most important question is to ask live traders how long you've been trading for. That explains everything. That's all you need to know. It's how long they've been doing it. Everything else takes care of itself. With that being said, 12 minutes to London close, but on the hour, pretty quiet. Nothing on the wire right now. I want to bring in Eddie. Eddie, we got some Quan Tower. So 1 second, Mohammed. I'm going to let you talk because I know, Mohammed, you got a lot to say today. Mohammed's my guy, man. Eddie, come on in. What do we got?
I will do this in one breath. Okay, no, Quan Tower. We're talking about Quan Tower. Quan Tower. It's now supported on the new Top Step dashboard. It connects using your Top Step X credentials. Easy peasy. This gives Quan Tower traders a 10-to-1 micro to mini conversion and a dedicated data feed directly from the CME. That's straight up direct from the CME. These are major upgrades. If you do use Quan Tower and you're not connected to the new Top Step
Order
dashboard,
filled.
you could sign up on the wait list, and we'll drop the link in chat. Get that link in chat if you could, please. Also, talk about this dashboard. Now, we have invited many traders here. Just recently, we invited 10,000 more traders to the new Top Step X dashboard this week. And the thing is, you could be next if you have not had that opportunity. What's some of the cool things on it is you can bank your resets for future use. Yes, keep them in there when you need one. How do you do? Take it, use it. Real-time stats, instant express funded account activation, instant payout deductions. There's just so much more and a lot that we can add to that. And by the way, these invitations let you lock in up to 5 accounts for a 25% off on your first month. Once again, here you get those 5 accounts, 25% off on those, any size trading combine that you would like. Click on the link. We're going to pin it to the chat. Sign up for the wait list if you haven't already. It's currently only available to traders in the United
Order
States.
filled.
We're putting the finishing touches on this for our international traders right now. But hey, if you are outside the U.S., sign up. Also, secure your spot so you're the first to know when the dashboard is available to you. So everybody sign up there and have at it. And that's what I've got here. And I'm going to lateral the ball to Andre. Andre, back to you.
Oh, lateral the ball. Like that. All right, bottom of the hour.
Speaking of lateral ball, how do you like the Bears pick last night?
I
like it.
I'm good with it.
We're not one tight end away from making the playoffs. I'll tell you that. I mean,
well, I think the strategy is you're gonna separate the defense. You're gonna have those short tight end plays, and then you're gonna have the deep ball, and you'll be separating the defense pretty well with that.
So to talk about another pro baller and big leaguer, CFT 0718. Is that like CFTC agent? CFTC 0718. Chase, number 2 on the leaderboard. See you around. And I'm eager to learn what is going on in your head. You had a pretty good story, I think, on Twitter I read about either your perseverance or just whatever you went through that you're now coming into the light on. I don't know. Would like to hear you talk about it.
yeah, absolutely. You always trade your people. I see all the time on in the chat, Michael. How do I get on a Top Step TV? How do I get on a Top Step TV? There's one essentially 99% certainty way to get onto Top Step TV. You can trade your way onto Top Step TV. Open for anyone, right, Michael? Anyone, regardless.
Chapman Farm and Trade. Okay, we wanted to get it down, not CFTC. Chapman Farm and Trade. Good stuff. I think you're already talking to somebody on our team, but these rising stars, and you're number 2 on the big board. That's hot trading.
Wow, big time.
All right, Michael.
Order filled.
For the last 3 weeks. Are you ready? Don't look at the Slack. P&L for the last 3 weeks, you're up $15,000. Over $15,000. Last 3 weeks, 15 G's. This week, down $700, $784.
Well, this week I'm down 784.
Now that's what I'm
Man.
Don't
Order filled.
Not go. That's a good one.
Yeah, I was going for scratch
That's
yesterday. I
exactly
should have
what
stopped at 800. I knew it because I'm like, okay, that's a good trade. That's a good trade. That's a good trade. Boom, 800. I can do. And the next thing you know, it sat there to the right of my screen, guys, and I didn't lock out. And there's a reason why. we built the lockout feature. Invest heavily into this, into building the features that we want for us, for our traders, for the community. This is very big for us to have this lockout feature, to have the shot clock almost where you can do 15 minutes or all day. I should have done it. It would have saving our traders a bunch when they'd use it and giving them winning streaks.
MP, did you really have no idea how much money you made?
I knew I thought I had a 12-week, which I think I did. I didn't know what this week if I was up or down. I thought so. Nice. 784. I had a couple great days too. I was just chipping away.
Try and make it back today.
That's what that SI was.
I haven't even put on a trade today. I'm just very, very big.
Just look for the next good trade. Don't worry about the money. Just look for the next good trade. If you start shooting for that, you'll focus on the dollars instead of the trades.
Our kind of trader right there, Johnny.
Who cares?
I like it.
Scratch or up or down doesn't matter.
We're within spitting distance of 500 SPX again.
We are.
Oh, why do I need to go back to the combine?
We do it again, Jack.
That's what.
Looking for a long, actually.
Okay, I was looking for. Let's get back to the markets. We got London close here in 6 minutes. Let's get locked back in here. You know how we do it, Top Step. Top Step TV. We transition in and out. We always got one eye in the markets. We're also here to talk trading, encourage ourselves, lift each other up. Look at crude, $62.87 last trade there. Gold, about $8 off the lows, 32.82. Seeing a little bit of a grind higher here in the NASDAQ. Looking at the 5-minute. Be coming up to upper end of the range, around 19,400. Jack just said, what do you say, 5,500 in the SPX?
Would be like 55.26. In fact, that's where it topped out. Like it just tried to get there on that earlier spike.
Looking for a long in here. As we said, we are above that 19,362. We are above it already. Market proved it with a higher high. Now it's a testing zone. The buyers has control. They have a target up to 19,426. But I'm waiting for my strong green candle now. This zone. Strong green candle. Show it to me. Otherwise, I don't have strong buyers.
What time frame on the strong green candle?
This is 1,000 tick chart.
1,000 tick.
So this is a strong green candle, but it's closing below the moving average. So I will wait. We'll wait for the sellers to finish what they want to finish. Maybe they want to tag.
You have a level of the 55.
Yeah, I have the 362 is the level. The price should stay above it.
We got to the 20s, Jack. Topped out at 55.17. Okay, Mohammed's looking for a long. We got Coach J short gold. Go ahead, Mohammed. Talk us through this trade idea. What you want to see. What's it take for you to enter?
10 micro. Nice, strong green candle.
Mohammed locked in right now.
No, not yet. No. No, nothing for me. No.
Get out
no, buyers. Don't do that. Yeah, if you do that.
Part. Steady.
Yeah. Old.
These small details saved me a lot of times.
Not yet.
Not yet. Yeah. We'll wait for the next candle. Maybe they need another chance.
Euro close. 3 minutes. Hey, poll results. Do you use Top Step X lockout features? 500 votes, just like that.
Order
Boom.
filled.
TV chat's the best. 75% say yes. Yes, they do. Great to see.
I will pass this opportunity. We'll try for the next try. All these closes are below the moving average. Just look at this. When I go long here and I see the price there after that, I said, why I go long and the price is not closing above the moving average? Why I'm not following my rules? You can see the moving average now is a resistance for the buyers. So I'm hoping
order
they
filled
will close above it. And you enter a trade hoping something to happen. That's not trading. And I cannot sell it, of course, because I am above 362.
Order filled.
No trade. That's twice, Mohammed. You
almost
took a trade, but you did take a trade and it saved you money.
That I don't take. Yep. Yeah, they want my money. They want my 1,300. I know.
Don't give it to them. Ooh, what was that?
Order filled.
Avoiding another trade. So
what was that? A little selling just came in there in the ES. Just about a 7-point sell off right there. 55.10 last trade. We were in a blink of an eye. We were just trading 55.17.
Order filled.
In the right up against overnight VWAP. Jay is short this gold trade. I don't want to throw it to you because it's moving in your direction, Jay. But what's your downside?
Order
on this
filled.
gold? Sorry, man. I had to do it.
It's all good. No, it's all good. I'm down to a runner. This is either going
Order
to get stopped out
filled.
for break even or flush the low of the day. I don't really have a downside target. I do technically. It's the 20-day moving average. That's at 23.14. I don't know if we actually get there today.
23.14. Gotcha.
Sorry,
Order
32.14.
filled.
32.14.
Thank you. Okay.
Dyslexia. I'm just looking for a flush of the lows.
Nice trade, Jay. I'm
32,
with you. The
44
market
closes the gap.
Reversal down day.
Right.
Reversal
We're
down
selling.
day. It is and zero risk in the trade. Who cares? So just
Yep.
manage it well.
You know what I was looking at
and
actually,
NQ
Dre?
Yo, what's up, Jay?
Micro Bitcoin is quietly just kind of creeping back up towards 100,000. It was through all the sell off and everything that we had, through all the tariffs, Bitcoin held
that.
around 80,000 pretty nicely,
Creeping,
and
yeah.
it's at 96,000 right now, and
Sure is.
just kind of slow grind up while no one's watching.
Look, yes, it is. How many different markets are you looking at, Jay? Be honest. How many you got?
So I just while I'm sitting in this gold trade, I'm looking at the equities, and honestly right now I'm trying to do anything but look at the equities because of how choppy they are. Those are days that I get chopped up. So I just pulled up the quote board, saw that Micro Bitcoin was our leading percentage mover to the upside, 2%, and just decided to look at it. Instead of trying to figure out a trade in the equities right now.
Fair enough.
I have 4 screens up.
Thank you. You just got to it. 55.07.
I didn't take any trades.
No trades, Mohammed. Up $1,000.
No trades, and I'm not so sad about that because if I bought, nothing happened. If I sold, nothing happened. So avoiding trades could be the right strategy. I'm looking for a short actually below the 362, and sellers having control right now. If they show me a strong red candle, I will take the sell. If not, I will lock it out. Has to be strong red candle touching the moving average. They didn't touch the moving average. I'm rigid with my rules.
And I just got stopped out on that runner, so plus 505
My man.
on the day.
Micros. Money be made in micros.
Micros.
Mohammed's been trading micros. $1,000. Jay trading micros up $500. You're adapting. Our kind of
Come
trader.
again?
Pro ball trading. OKT. Pro ball, Michael. Pro ball is what our kind of trader is.
Well, yeah, but there's a definite they're putting it together and what that kind of that looks like. No
I think it's
different
a
than
know
like
it when you see it. I think it's a know it when you see it kind of thing.
yeah.
Know it when you
It
hear
ain't.
it.
It's not like if you don't fit that, you're just like outcasted. It's just this is what we're looking for. This is what we've seen work.
That's
in the
what it
history
is.
of what we've been doing this, John. I mean,
Come
you
on.
can just go to John. John's been around for however many years trading,
Or-
and his family's been around trading. They know the basic foundations of what it takes to be longevity in the game and pulling out money from the markets consistently.
I think that's people don't understand why those top step trading partners back then, the combine, they had quote unquote so many rules. Well, that was the recipe for success for longevity, staying within that framework. That's why. That's where that came from. So I get the pushback. I
I'm
get
short.
it. And, Mohammed's in.
You're short.
I'm short. 359, yes. We break that 362. Sellers show their heads in here. Give me a strong red candle. This one. Short 15. My stop should be here at 376. I will take some at this low.
See people in the chat asking, why is Mo angry? Why is he yelling?
That ain't
Mo's
angry.
not yelling. Mo's just
yo.
very passionate. Mo's
It's-
very passionate.
yeah.
I try to drop a Jay-Z lyric every once in a while on Top Step TV, And in the song God Did, Andre, you ever hear that one? You ever hear God Did?
Well, I
song,
know the
newer
calibers.
song.
I knew the yeah, hit me.
Yeah, so Jay-Z features in that song, and he says, he goes on in this verse, he's, you know, it's like a 4-minute verse, and he says towards the end of it, "Forgive me, that's my passion talking." That's Mo, right? He's very
Yes.
passionate about these markets.
You know,
He's
you don't
making
have
money
to
in them.
forgive though. Yes, it's just you. That's just you. You hang around and
Right.
listen to him long enough, you're like, oh wow, I like this.
Yeah,
I like this passion in this guy's voice.
Yeah.
I will never come on TV angry of anything, you know. I will never. Just
You were
me, how
you were
I
a little
create
upset. You were a little upset when you were on that cold streak and you were on TV before you kind of went off and took your break and came back. I remember being on there with you and you had loser, 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 and you were like frustrated with yourself. And it was just great seeing that, and then how you still managed to shut yourself down.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't
James,
know.
I don't know. It's you make up decide.
So now, limiting the loss a bit. We stop at 371.
Last month. Okay.
Other than this, that means
Oops.
it's just, you know, nothing is happening in the market. I don't want to stay in this trade. And the price should be below 362 if sellers want to
Sounds
take
good,
it
James.
down.
Don't cry for
Yeah,
me.
I get angry
Don't-
when nobody hits the like button. When I
Well,
see
yeah,
the
what's up with
likes
that
only
model?
600,
Order filled.
700, that's something makes me
That's fair.
angry.
I
It's
haven't
fair.
even done it yet. I'm gonna go do it right now.
Again, Michael. Did you click notify? Did you click? What's good?
I mean,
Order
I
filled.
did know. I know he did it. What's up with Tesla? What's going on in Tesla? I've
Okay.
seen a few people in the chat saying Tesla's rocking.
what's up with Tesla? I'm gonna look at it.
Oh shit, it's up 9%.
Seriously?
Yeah, look at that chart. Yeah. Up $20 in the last 40 minutes.
I guess
You know, I
won the
sold-
fight with Basent.
Yeah, right.
Sure.
Pepe Pro is please respond. Is Top Step adding them because this is your guys? You'll know if we do it. I'm not having these conversations anymore. I'm now taking it out of my whole thing. I thought I could do it. I thought I could have the conversation on Twitter. You can't converse on Twitter, so I'm done with that. I'm conversing here, but I'm not going to share what we may or may not be doing in the future. Right now, it just gets things run amok. As Michael Scott said that in there. I don't know.
Yes, it does.
Hit my
Look at that.
target.
Mosbeck.
Get out of
What's that,
here.
Mo?
Come on, Mohammed.
Fourth one.
What's your position,
So
Mohammed?
notice, now I'm short only 5. I took half of the position at this
Right,
low.
Andy?
I have to. I mean, you can see how strong this area. I take some profit here. Now I have 0 risk. I stop at point of entry.
There was 55.04 last trade. ES tilt 50-50. We've seen mostly tilt 50-50. Crude kind of grinding higher, $62.81. SSS in the chat says
I'm only
ES
short 3
54.
now.
Short 3, Mohammed. 19,344.
Only short
Mohammed
3.
is short 3. Like it.
3 micros.
Gold is looking like a decent long here, actually.
Goals look like
Yep.
a decent one. Okay.
Yeah, I might take one here.
Yeah, it looks like it. The buyers are still in the room. I mean, the buyers are, but as I said, below 362 is a sell. Above 362 is a buy. I was looking for a buy. If you remember this one, maybe we were there together. We were waiting for a strong green candle here. He didn't show it to me. And they broke below the 362, which means the buyers are really failing. This is why I took that short.
Yesterday I got out of my. I didn't really want to be in it. My Google, I scratched right before they announced
Earnings.
earnings, and then it popped.
They crush it.
I scratched it.
Yeah, they
Oh,
did.
down like a thief.
MP's just look at it's Friday, baby. Look at this guy. We nonstop
my
working.
Robinhood. I bought some of their stock, quite a bit, and I'm crushing
You were
it.
tweeting with Vlad. I saw you tweeting with Vlad the other day.
Yeah, you know, because it was just poking, having fun, like Twitter's supposed to do, not conversing. There's no chance we would have had that. They got a great I mean, as far as their like investment platform, investment, we're trading. So he's like, hey, for the traders out there, I go, you guys don't have traders. We have traders. Got my little jab. But yeah,
I love that.
they have good technology and it's clean and stuff. I do believe in their
Democratized trade. What was their thing? Democratized trading.
democratized
Speaking
trading.
of,
Remember when they came out? They started in
Here's-
2010. We started in 2010, and I was very first on there, and like we're going to democratize the world, give everybody access. Like, well, that's great because you know what we're doing over here is everybody who has access needs to have experience, and we got to give them experience because access to the markets with your kid's college fund and zero experience means your kid ain't going to college. So we beat that drum. Took a
Remember what
different
their whole play was? It was just on the deposits. They'd make money on the float. Rates just stayed around zero forever.
Yeah, the rates were nothing back then, but now they're
Oh.
high. But now
Holy
they have
shit.
Citadel probably.
So
I
no
don't
wants to
know.
pay for this order flow. Damn, this is
Somebody's paying
easy.
for order flow.
Yeah.
Clearly, said that's what they're getting.
16 minutes. 16 minutes till conclusion fast marks. Oh, don't forget, it's Friday. You know who follows it. After morning recap with Hogue, we got Peter Tuckman in the house. We'll see how fired up he is on this Friday. After that, we got a special guest, wink, wink. I mean, you probably know who this person is, but special guest joining us at 11:30 a.m. Central to talk about their trading, live funded trading, and profitable trading. So stay tuned. It's a little bit of a tease. We got top quiz because it is Friday as well. Then we got reversal challenge to close out the week. Action-packed Friday around here on Top Step TV. So stay tuned. Some teases in there. Duncan.
Speaking
love
of
the
public
technical-
public. Go ahead, Jack.
I was gonna say you gotta love the ways markets work. Your Google's not up that much. It's only up 1.8% right now. It was up about 8% after hours after the earnings announcement they blew out. Meanwhile, Tesla's up 8% today, 7% yesterday, I think, and they had earnings a couple days ago where their net profits were down 71%. It's all
Yes.
options, shorts, and all that good stuff.
Jesse, you inspired me. Jesse in the chat. I have no clue.
It's Jesse.
But what he goes, I locked myself out and watching you guys now. Love this lockout.
Flat.
I'm going to
Wow.
show you guys something, what you can do in your trading day. Go to my screen
do
if
it?
you can.
You're going to do it?
You don't have to trade,
He's going to do it,
but you can
folks.
still lock yourself up. A scratch day, a no trade day is a W day. Still a W day.
He's
Especially
going to do it.
you don't have to force yourself to find a trade. So I'm going to lock myself out, and I am locked out.
Damn.
I cannot trade the rest of today, aka for the week.
Wow.
I will do
There
the
you go.
same, MP. I will do the same.
Look at
You
this.
can
It's
see all
because
my
Look at
trades are
modes.
see money, take money.
Capital Preservation Friday. Jay's
So
like
it's
the hell with
Friday.
We've
that.
seen this way
I
too
want to
much,
take-
Oh,
especially
no.
as New York.
That's
New York
good.
goes to lunch here very soon. New York goes to lunch, or to the Hamptons, or wherever they're flying. You know, the money moving
Order filled.
titans that are like, I'm not working this afternoon.
We got 600 offered in the Nasdaq 378s.
Really?
Locked
Yep.
out off.
Oh, yeah.
Anybody here locked out in chat?
699.
Manual lockout only, not DLL, not MLL, not autolicked.
378, 379. Yup.
Yeah.
600, 379. Nice catch there.
Oh, good job, guys.
I am.
Jack,
also
I have to
locking
ask you,
it
who were you
out.
shooing off? Jack, who were you shooing off there behind this behind your screen there? I saw you saying no, stop.
Shooing
Jack.
off?
Who-
I lock out.
I don't know. You're
for
like
the day as
you're
well.
talking to someone.
Maybe
Well,
I
his
have
boot-
short-term amnesia.
Order
I saw you
filled.
throwing up the stop sign. I saw you throw up the stop sign to someone or something. Maybe a
No.
dog. I don't know.
Kids running
Yeah.
into the studio.
But the little rascals are
Kids
running.
Order
that are here
filled.
Can't run yet.
Not
I see
bad.
them. Window here. They seem to be doing good.
Order filled.
I got to go
So
pick up
as
my
soon as that
kid
order came in
today.
there.
Did we run away from it?
Yep. As soon as it came in,
Yep.
30
If I'm
point,
not
40
locking
point
out,
drop.
this market will drive me crazy. This
Order
market
filled.
is
Yeah, I
just,
know.
You know,
We keep on finding
Took my
sellers.
stuff.
Order
above
filled.
just
the
quickly
afternoon.
go down. So what?
Mhm.
What surprise I do? I mean, trying
Order
to maximize
filled.
the profit, lowering the risk is not going to work today in my strategy. Yes, I make 4 winners, but all of them I exited. I didn't want to exit, but managing the risk makes me exiting the trade. So I will look it out, because otherwise I will force trades. I will be asking for more winners, and if I get a loser, maybe that's the snap. So why I allow this? Just look it out. It's Friday. Enjoy the weekend.
Mm-hmm.
And that's my decision to achieve the live account.
Speaking of that, I got to roll. I'm gonna let you guys
Right now?
close it up.
Hold on.
Yeah,
Wait, you have to
why?
go right this second.
I don't
Eddie
have
wanted
to
you to
do
finish.
anything except breathe oxygen, Audrey.
Hey, thank you. Eddie, what was the question? He only answered half the question, Eddie, really quick. He's going to leave us, so he said he only finished the question asked. He only finished half of it. We want to complete it here.
There was just something in chat where he repeated the question, only half of it, and then answered it. And I know that a lot of people didn't know what question that was. That's all. That's all. Just a little productive advice. That's all.
Thanks, Eddie.
Oh.
Eddie,
Yeah,
I'll see you next week. I'll see you
blew that.
next week. Hoagland, I'll
Oh,
see you
boy.
next week. Dre, I'll see you next week.
Yeah.
I'm
You
very
know-
excited to be sitting down with you guys at dinner. Guys that have been with Tops with me in the trenches. Some warfare. 15 years.
I've got
Very much looking forward to it, Michael.
I'm scheduled
You guys all
for
have-
a wax job, so I'm gonna get a
All
bikini
right,
wax.
all right. Come on.
I don't know. That has nothing to do with me, but okay.
Oh, man.
Make myself feel really good.
Feels good.
Yeah.
Is this where we go to break?
Yeah, we're getting there, Jay. We are getting there. All right, MP, final thoughts. You locked out pretty much a scratch week. Thoughts, what does an MP do over the weekend to get away from the markets?
My wife's out of town right now. So I got the
Alright.
kids. My mom's in town right now. So she's helping me with the kids.
Horses there?
And I got to go pick up my 6-year-old who had a outdoor education where they drive 2 hours out to the desert. They camp overnight with their class. They learn about all the outdoor stuff that's happening around there. And he comes back a whole new man. So we'll see if he's. I didn't get any phone calls last night in the middle of the night being like, kid just ran off with Coyote, you know? I got to pick him up today.
All right, go.
Super
get
dad stuff,
Dad.
Trey. Super dad.
All
Yeah.
right, MP. Thanks for
Almost
joining
Jack
us.
super dad stuff.
Mhm.
Super baby dad.
All right, super
I'm
dad.
YouTubing. So
Everyone say thank you to
For
Michael
secondary.
for joining us. Oh, we got 5 days of Michael this week,
Later,
man. That's
MP.
pretty damn good. Where else? Where else are you gonna get that?
Oh,
besides
yeah.
Top Step TV? What's
Trey,
up,
I
Michael?
forgot
What
to
do you got
say. I forgot. I won't be on for like a month now.
now?
Oh,
Yeah, because I'm gone. I'm gone next week. I'm speaking at an FIA event.
Come
Top
on.
Step's a sponsor right now of an FIA event in DC, and then next week, yeah, there's a cool little round table that we got invited to with folks that are the real regulatory bodies of the industry. That's a wannabe like the idea I try to do, but no, it's all good. So we get, and then I go to a family vacation. We do it every year, where we go somewhere. We stayed in Kenya for a month, things like that. So this one's in Island Mike stuff.
Oh, Island Mike. All right.
Yeah,
And
so
the
I'll be
kids,
going.
a nice place. You know, we're going to
We'll
be
end
getting
at
a
this one
keg
right there.
every day, folks.
That's
Keg party.
nice.
Parents on
Mike.
vacation, keg party.
Yep, next week work in Chicago, then I'm off, so I won't be on. But I'm doing God's work in the industry, hopefully, with meeting some.
Oh God, can you not
next
don't
week.
phrase it like that, please? Don't phrase
I'm just my
I'm messing
perspective.
with you.
Anybody can do whatever you could do. Any pop up, there's do whatever you want to do. This is
I'm
my
messing with
perspective
you.
of what.
I'm messing. All right, Michael. Thanks for joining us, man. We really appreciate it. Great trading. We'll see you in a month
Yep.
then. See you in June, Michael.
Yep.
Take
Adios,
care.
Actually, yep. Take care, Michael.
Very well, guys.
Later,
Very well.
MP.
Take care, man.
All right.
Nice to have you.
They pulled that order.
Did they? Must have gotten their fill
Yep.
somewhere else. Come on in, JD. If you're ready to go, we got big board. We got fun. We got hot streaks. And we got morning recap after that. JD, if you're ready to go, let's rock it, man.
Hot streaks, here they are. Live or fund to trader hot streaks, not all live. These are XFA traders. All right, we got Richard. Made $203 trading the micro ES, 46 days worth $9,751. Georgi made another $202. That's 37 of the last 39 trading days for Georgi, making $202. Now has a $9,900 profit on this hot streak. Dariel made $204 trading the NQ, 32 days worth $74.49. Leon with a big day. Well, he made $250 in the NQ, but he's strung together some nice $4,000, $5,000, $6,000 days on this hot streak too. 32 days worth $51,780 for Leon. And then Lionel made $602 trading the micro NASDAQ. Now at 32 days worth $12,075.
Wow, it's tight race.
Very tight. Decent hot streaks. All right, Eddie, hit me with it.
Here we go.
Prepare to be astonished.
Here is the big board, your top 25 live funded traders here at Top Step. All right, let's start at the top. No change in the top 6 from yesterday. We've got Cryptos, KJ, CFT 0718, Lisa Y, Tadas, Coach Dakota with a big trading day today, and Ben T. No change for those guys. Rick Trades down there in 7th place, popped a few notches after that nice 44,000 winning day trade in the NASDAQ yesterday. Justin O, we saw him on our payouts board. He took a precisely $17,000 payout yesterday. Big shout out to Justin, putting that money in his pocket. And then we've got King down there in 12th place with a nice bump after just a couple days in the live funded account. Moved up from 34th place to 22nd place. Other than that, no big movers or shakers. We do have Ashley down there in 19th place. We mentioned her. She also took a $49,000 payout yesterday. So big shout out to Ashley making it onto the big board and throwing some coin in her pocket too. We round out the top 25 with Nato Trades, Wazarek and Uwe, a couple of all-stars around here. We see Nato Trades, Wazarek, and Uwe both on our P&L board and our payouts board on a regular basis. All right, folks. There is your big board. Get your cameras ready. Take your screenshots. We're going to leave it up there for just a couple of seconds. Make sure when you post this on social that you are tagging Top Step as you do so. Thanks a lot, folks.
Thank you,
4 minutes
JD.
left.
Good stuff.
Absolutely. Right, coming up. All right, Mohammed, you
I'm
were
so
locked
glad
out.
that
Mohammed, you went 10 rounds with this market, man.
This
went
market
10
is
rounds.
just trying to take my money. It's designed to make you lose. At least in my strategy. I'm not going anywhere. V-shape everywhere. No direction. No clear direction. So reading the market becomes more difficult as we go through the day. I will be forcing trades if I keep trying. So really that locked out button saved me.
Like that. Coach Jay, how's it going? How you feeling? Been a long week, man. You've been working mornings, nights, all throughout, man. Friday coming at you.
It's been a long week. It's Friday. I'm excited. It's Friday. Get off the charts after this. Come back for at the buzzer. But it's been a good week. I am kind of just watching these markets, and I like Mo said,